ICP. ICP is a fantastic coin. I dare to say that. And so there are many coins that I say, they're so fantastic. There is so much development behind it. But it's sometimes also the moment. ICP was introduced in 2021, and I tell you, it was a hype, and that thing went to 700. 700! That was one of the best, together with a couple of others. And what happened after that? The market made a sharp decline, and there were more of these coins in that time that were presented. And they all went with the hype up, but this one was especially very high with his $700. So what happened in 2022? There they went. And there is a concern over centralization of the coin, etc., etc. Despite its decentralized claim, the Internet Computer Project has faced criticism over concentration of tokens among a small number of early investors, and then they dumped a couple of times. I call that always dumping, yeah, because it dilutes the market. So they dumped a couple of times some coins and filled their pocket. And that is, of course, the right of the owner, but does that give trust? It's like they jumped a sinking ship, or what happened? And I think that feeling a lot got. They jumped from the ship. And so so it went down to 7, 6, 5. Can you imagine from 700 to 5, 6, 7? Now, what I see the last couple of weeks, I keep an eye on it because it's ICP, IP, PI. Those three are all very interesting. But ICP, I just placed a long on it. And I'm not saying that you have to do it, okay? Listen very well. It's your own game. It's your own fun. But I thought for the fun, I'd put on there a couple of dollars and see what's happening. And I did it 25 times. And it's standing there, and there's actually not much going on today. And it's fine. But I saw something like it went from 760 to top 740 to top 720. So this time, when it returns, it should not go over the 7. So somewhere 6, 8, 6, 9, I have to take it. And that's a game. That's for me, that's fun. That's the fun of it. Does it work out? Great. When it doesn't work out, also fine. But when your coin goes so much down, I think they're really on the rock bottom. And that makes me say, I put a long in there because that thing is simply on the rock bottom. Yeah. And there are, of course, regulatory and security concerns, like all the coins have. It affects the whole markets. But because of the original investors, the original team took out a lot of money, that didn't give that confidence. And I said it before. So it's more. It's not the only one. There are more, and I will go over that coming weeks, one by one. But it still stays a very good coin. And then the question is, can it recover? Can ICP recover? Now, it depends on a lot of factors. We don't need more coins on the market from the owners. That's number one. Forget that. When you do that, well, then call it a run, okay? Because that's not appreciated by the market. And you shouldn't do that when he is $14, and you shouldn't do that when he's $25. This year and the coming year, owners who have it, the investors, the initiators, should stop diluting the coin market of ICP. Now, it all depends also on the market condition. Yeah. When the whole market goes further down, well, it goes with it. That's it. Yeah. And if ICP can demonstrate real-world use cases and attract developers and users to its platform, it could regain momentum. Now, we see a lot of things going on. XRP with Swift, and now also, don't forget that, what is that? XLM, Stellar, also with Swift in that same game. Is it appreciated on the market? I don't see it, or people don't know. I don't know, but these are these things. So they have to do something. They have to show something, and they don't show it till now. So I'm waiting for that because it's so low. What I say, can't go lower. Yeah, very simple. Yeah. Then we have the regulatory clarity, of course, and we're all waiting for that. The 10th and the 18th this month are two very important dates. It can initiate a run, or it is like, well, say yesterday, actually I expected, to be honestly, after the speech of Trump, like the last speech was la ha ha, and the market went a little bit yippa, and I heard actually nothing that I say, oh, is that so fantastic what he said there? I mean, he made some things clear there, like this is my goal and this is what I'm doing and I'm doing it for America, great. But it was not really interesting for the crypto market, so I had a little bit like, oh, they will again react on that. Well, that was not so much. It's hanging a little bit today, there's not much going on, and but for ICP there is a really heavy competition. Okay, it's really heavy competition, and the real world assets, there are a couple of very good ones like Ondo, etc. Those are doing good, but in my view should also do better. I don't see in the market the appreciation for what certain businesses are doing. They're doing a fantastic thing. And I remember 90, 88, 89, 90, when I did option trading. And all these tech firms came up. And also with a lot of promises and a lot of BS. But out of that was the internet and everything connected to it. And that was so exciting. And I see it now also. It's the same kind of development, a new stage in development, technical development, and it's incredible to feel that again, what I felt in that time. And there also, companies were on $80 and 3 days later they were on $5. And that was like, and why? Oh, one thing, and there they go. And I have now, when it's all overpaid, then I have something like, okay, I understand. And that was in 88, 89. But now I don't have the feeling after we went so much down. I mean, great. End of October, November, start of December, great. And then actually slowly everything we gained, more and more and more and more was taken of it. And we're still good compared to October, but gosh, it's where is that run? With all the good news, where is it? I don't understand. I don't understand why so careful. Regulations are coming, they're great. Tax exemption for a whole bunch of altcoins, great. Yeah. The crypto market, the US president is very pro. In Europe, it's a little bit different. It's a different market. It's a different approach. I don't know. European politician, I don't know. I don't even want to say it, what I think about it. Okay? I really don't understand. They completely woke. They completely outside of reality. And it cost billions and billions and billions going to a lot of nonsense. Yeah? Instead of where it should go. And that means, in my view, for the people. And I don't see it. I don't see it. It's money goes everywhere except where it should go, and it's a sad thing. And I see developments like in China, when you see what they did there with these 5 and 10 year plans, when you see simply what they do with the train, I mean, the whole world can be jealous on them. What they did, I think 12,000 miles in 10 years time. And they run a machine and that they say, up another beam and up another beam, and the iron comes on it. And I mean, the thing is simply walking the miles every day and creating rail for high-speed trains with 350, 450 kilometers an hour. It's incredible. And then you see a little bit like Europe is going now, and the States. I think what Trump tries to do with the bonds and getting that interest rate a little bit down, he wants to put actually pressure on the Fed, but maybe, I don't know. I mean, he does sometimes crazy things, and I said it many times, I can't sit with that guy 5 minutes in a room, okay? It's a pure narcissist, but he does it. He does a lot of good things. He's cleaning up. He's really cleaning up a lot of mess. And I think that's good. And he shows he wants to create peace. And there you have always my support for whatever. Now, he's not my president. He's probably your president. Fine. I say many times that a country with 350 million people can't produce a better president than what we have there, what we see there. The last 40 years, I think Carter was an exception, and for the rest, oh boy. Yeah? But maybe this one cleans anyway up, so that helps, and then is the question what happens then. But I think cleaning up and that the money goes where it should go, improving the country, improving the roads, improving the economy. I think that's what a politician should do. His own country first. Yeah, and a senator, his own state first. I strongly believe that. Yeah, and for that you are chosen, and in some countries appointed. Yeah. The provinces in Holland, they are appointed by the Queen. And there's something like, well, I would like to see that people can choose for it, okay? And then the guy works, or the woman, works for the people, his department, his province, his state. And that would be great. So coming back on ICP, I think to have longs on it is a very good thing. It's pretty stable, and every time it goes up, but that upgo is not as high as the every time before. So it was now 3 times 2 points down, 2 points down, 2 points down, so now it should be 7. I guess on 8 under it, yeah. So it should be when it will become 7. I have 6.8, and there I will sell it. Okay, so that's our fun for today. Sorry for the politics for a moment. I'm not worried about that. I think we can set our own guidelines as people who are in the crypto. Yeah, we should look at what the companies are doing. That is important. What are they really doing? And I have sometimes the idea that a lot of people who have coins have no clue what they're doing. Because when a company announces XLM, Stellar, is also involved with SWIFT, together with XRP, I mean, that should be booming. Where is the appreciation? Where is it? I saw yesterday a lot of the money went in the USDT. I think the highest from the last couple of years. And I understand a little bit that you say, hey, I have a whole bunch of coins everywhere, and what do I do with that? What do I do with these coins at this moment? Where do they go? Now, to be honestly, yesterday morning I had also an idea, like, I have really no idea where the market goes. Really no idea. Really not. And today also, to be honestly. So I concentrate on certain token coins and say, I see their pattern, I see their chart, and I think, okay, I think now it stabilizes, it will now go up a little bit. And I'm rarely on the short, I'm most of the time on the long, and I like to do it. But it's a confusing market when it goes every day from actually the Christmas week. It goes down and down and down and down. Bam. So I understand that people say, I put my money in USDT. But, and now it comes, have your money in coins, whatever, token, at the 9th, okay? Have it. So what date is it today? Let me check on my computer. What does it tell me? Today is March 5th, okay? Now, I would say Friday, Saturday, get yourself positioned. That at the 10th, you're in the game. It can go at the 10th because you see the late reaction from people. They don't see like what's going on, etc., etc. They wait for a super clear message. This happened. And then even the reaction is like, XLM Stellar is the example. Now, but I expect that at the 10th and the 18th, it should boom. So, prepare for that. But when you say the risk is for me too high, it can go up or it can go down, 50% up, 50% down, it's 50-50, then maybe you should simply stay in your USDT and wait what the market is doing. And when you see it starts booming, and for good reason, you can step in and let it boom more. I will be prepared for that when you do that. I will have longs waiting, 3 or 4, on certain coins. I will not tell you which ones. On certain coins, wait that you start pushing it and get your money out of the USDT and put it in these coins where I have my planned longs on, and then I say, thank you very much. Okay, that's your risk when you put it or keep it in the USDT. All right? Yeah? So I'm not saying do me a pleasure and do it that way, but when it happens, I have something. Thank you. Yeah. So, people, let's enjoy the day. That's the most important thing. Appreciation, and that we can do this, that we have fun with this, and that we learn a lot, and also make a little bit of money. Don't believe all these things where they say you have next week a big car and the week after you have a big boat and whatever. All nonsense. Yeah, all nonsense. Yes, there are gamblers, yeah, who put a 1,000 on something and simply for they have 3,000, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, 1,000 there. Now normally they lose it, but now they had one that makes 1,000% or 10,000%, and whoa! And the first thing they do is buying a car. Yeah. Okay. Now forget those. Yeah. It's really work to have this really good, to do this really good. So enjoy your day, enjoy the game. The game is nicer than the money. A lot of people think the money is so nice. Yes, I know you can do nice things with money. But the game, don't forget the game. The game is fun. And when I make tomorrow $25 on an ICP, I have something like, yeah! Enjoy the day.